Spa day. The massage was incredible. One of the best massages I've ever had in my life. We were doing it at the Bellagio. And this was the first time, aside from Bao, that I got to see... We all got to see each other naked. Because we were going into the steam rooms together, the jacuzzis together, the steam rooms together. I never imagined being naked with your best friends to be one of the most wholesome moments of my whole entire life. But we were all in the jacuzzi together, and then I don't know who it was, but we all did a group hug. A naked group hug was the moment where I almost started crying because I just love my friends. And just thank you, Heavenly. Yeah, so this, when you go to a group spa, everybody's just naked in there. And so Yuzu was really shy, and so was I, but Bao and Tricky did not give two shits. Like, Bao just said anyways, and just took off her robe, and so she was just naked. But like, I'm just unfazed by Bao being naked at this point, because half of the time she's just naked laying on the bed. I'm like, okay. But Tricky just did that, and I was like, okay. And I just always do that. You guys know I always look shy and cover my body, and so I did the same thing, but I was also naked. Vienna was smart enough to bring a bathing suit, but I just didn't. I was like, well, this is it. This is it. This is it. And so we were just in the eucalyptus steam room, just dying together. And then Yuzu comes in and she's like, I'm shy, but she finally sits down, and we're all just sitting in the steam room, and I don't know how it happened, but just sitting there. And then I think, was it Tricky or Yuzu that started it by just grabbing no, scooping under the boobs, under the breast. So we all just started feeling each other's boobs. And then Yuzu was getting really mad at me, Tricky, and Bao. But Bao's boobs, bro, they're heavy. Like, they are like done heavy. And then the Trickies, and then they're like, okay, it's your turn. And I was like, oh. And then they scooped me. And then afterwards, we all went up to Yuzu and started to bathe Yuzu with our boobs. I was like, oh my god, I can finally wash you with my breasts. And then Yuzu was like, and so we were in the steam room just gently rubbing against each other. I feel like we had two completely different Twitch concepts. I forgot you were talking about TwitchCon. Yeah, this was, you know, during Twitch. It sounds so bad, but it was so wholesome. I've never been this comfortable with any of my friends in my whole entire life. Like, actually, unironically, I don't like to be like naked in front of, like, I'm too shy for that. I like, a lot of girls and guys can, you know, when you're with your homies, you could be like that, but for me, I'm always so, like, you saw during my stream with Rain in Texas, where I couldn't even show skin at all because I'm always shy, and so this was the first time that I was actually kind of like open, because I'm not very fond of my body. Despite how hard I work on it, I work really hard to hope that one day I can look at myself and feel like proud of what I look like, and so I'm always really shy and nervous. And so to do that and just talk with each other all in the jacuzzi, like fucking naked, and just laughing and giggling together was silly enough. Probably one of these core memories that I'm never going to forget, like, ever. It's so funny. And then Cotton got mad at me because I forgot to pass the invite to her. And she said, that's what you did instead of going to brunch with me? And I was like, no, Bao fucking died. I couldn't, like... Yeah. But anyways, it was definitely the most wholesome moment of the trip.